Hey guys, what's going on? Sasha here again, and today I have quite the spread. So you're wondering what's going on? Well, to my right, or our right, we have Starbucks Matcha Lemonade, and to our left, we have what I have in my kitchen to replicate Starbucks Matcha Lemonade. So for today's iced tea of the day, not only am I sampling Starbucks Matcha Lemonade, but I'm going to try to recreate it on my own. Exciting. Okay, so, just thought about this as I mentioned Starbucks Matcha Lemonade, like in one of my earlier iced tea videos, and I wanted to put this into fruition, so here we go. I will say that I want to kind of do this blind. Taste, like I don't want to taste it until after I've made my version of it and see if I'm anywhere close. Kind of more exciting that way because I've never tasted this, guys. Never tasted Starbucks Matcha Lemonade. So I'm just going by looks alone. It's very dark. And I can tell you off the bat, I'm not using my, David's Tea Matcha. I'm using Matcha, the Republic of Tea's rather convenient way to make matcha. So this came out, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. It's been a while. This is the first of their single sips line. And the beauty of this is that you have these matcha green tea sticks, like your Crystal Light or, your popular drink mix, water flavor enhancers. And you could just put this into your typical 16.9 ounce bottle of water and shake it up, and then you have your matcha green tea. Or they have other teas in the single sips line like turmeric, and I believe a daily greens tea, apple cider vinegar lemonade, which has a hibiscus base, and there's one other one I'm missing. Oh darn. But it's 5, guys. 5 types of tea in this single sips line. And the beauty of this is that it blends instantly into cold or hot water. So, guys, I'm not gonna muss or fuss. I just finished washing my sink load of dishes. So I'm not really trying, even though I have a couple out here, I wasn't gonna try to add too much to the pile, y'all. Real talk. Like, I'll just minimize it. So for my version of the matcha lemonade, it sounds pretty simple, but taste wise, it may be way out of left field. And the fact that I'm using this sort of matcha versus like my David's Tea Matcha Matsu, which is what I would have liked to use, but I don't recall where I placed that particular matcha. And yeah, like I said before, I don't want to dirty too many dishes. Like these 3, it's pretty acceptable. I'll just, after I finish filming, clean these up and go on about my business. So hopefully the type of matcha I use isn't too detrimental to this recipe. Here I have guys, I kind of eyeballed it, but this is my simple syrup made with organic cane sugar and an equivalent amount of boiling water. So I used about a dinner spoon and a half of sugar, and it was flat leveled. And then I've just put the enough water to cover and be dissolved. So I'm going to put that in first. Since it's warm, it'll melt down some of the ice. Okay. Next, I have lemon juice, 4 ounces. This is from the Real Lemon lemon juice bottle. I do not have the luxury of doing fresh squeezed lemonade as much as I would love to, and as delicious as that would sound. I cannot. So I'll give this a quick stir so that now we have lemonade. Okay, so we have lemonade. Now, from my Republic of Tea Matcha. And guys, even though this is, you know, a convenient way to do matcha, believe this product retails for $19.99 for a canister of is it 20? Is it 20? I believe it's 20. Doesn't say, but oh no, it's 14, excuse me. 14. All right, so it's 14 sticks of organic USDA matcha, and they say they sweeten it with monk fruit. Although I've had this hot, the monk fruit is barely there, guys. It's like it's not super sweet. It's still gonna taste earthy, and it's gonna taste like, you know, matcha. So, but this is very convenient for, like, if you want a cold, you know, ice cold matcha, or maybe you could do your own matcha lemonade with a bottle lemonade in one of these packets. All right, guys, I'm going to tear these open and pour them into the cup. I can't do it one-handed, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, so as you can see, the matcha powder is in, so I'm gonna stir it to the best of my ability. There probably will be some clumpiness, unfortunately, because I'm not shaking it up. Oh, sorry. So, I hope you guys been enjoying your weekend. It's been a nice, calm weekend so far for me. I've just been relaxing and, you know, taking it easy. Sorry. You know, guys, I'm actually going to make a makeshift tripod because I have a feeling like it would be so much easier than me, like, missing the mark on prepping this stuff. I have to figure out how would I do that, but I'm definitely gonna do something like that, make a makeshift tripod. Ooh. Oh, don't want it to spill. That would be really tragic, y'all. Okay. All right, so that's about as best as I can get it so far. I may do some extra agitation, but I'm gonna top this off with some filtered water. Top it off a little more. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's how I would think to make iced matcha. Or excuse me, I'm thinking of like yesterday. That's how I would think to make matcha lemonade. I'm going to just give it an extra couple stirs, but don't worry, I'm not going to taste anything. Y'all, you have my word. Not going to taste anything. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit more. And then when I come back, we're going to do some tasting. All right, guys. See you in a little bit. All right, guys. And we're back. So, how did I do? All right. Well, first, we got to try the originator. I'm going to actually give it a bit of a shake. You know, guys, I was trying to get, I don't know if you can see that, so I don't really feel bad. I was trying to get all the powder clumps out of my drink, but there's some in the Starbucks drink. So, hey, the duplicator is close in that sense. All right. Straws in. I'm gonna pull it up some so I don't catch all that matcha powder, because that would suck. Oops. Bump the table. That's not cute. All right, guys. So this is Starbucks own matcha lemonade. I'm taking a taste. Okay, there's more lemonade than there is of matcha. You still can taste some matcha. Like the aftertaste is of matcha, but it's still pretty sweet. Okay, the lemonade is not as tart as, say, Panera Bread's own lemonade, the agave lemonade. So, okay, I can appreciate it. It's nice. Just gonna take another sip. And by sip, I meant gulp, probably. Yeah. So it tastes pretty much like a lemonade with a hint of matcha, which is good. It's nice. But if you were thinking like, you know, oh, it's gonna taste like really, really earthy matcha, no, it doesn't. The lemonade shines through. The lemonade is shining through. All right. So that's Starbucks' matcha lemonade. Now I'm going to try my matcha lemonade, the duplicator. All right. But I tell you what, I hate that about Starbucks matcha drinks. For the most part, well, iced matcha drinks. For the most part, if you get a Starbucks iced matcha drink, it has clobs of powder that's not dissolved properly. What they do is they shake it, and that doesn't get rid of all the powdered clumps. I didn't even shake mine, but they have their matcha powder mix, and then, you know, they add it in their cups, and then they put whatever liquid and whatever else to make the iced matcha drink. So I kind of wish they would like have a matcha concentrate versus using a powdered mix, because I'm not a fan of, you know, sipping up matcha powder balls and stuff. So if they can take that critique and somehow run with it, that'd be awesome. So this is how it looks. Similar to Starbucks' own. I even got some powder still in my drink, so hey, I guess, you know, it's easier and faster to just dump in the powder and shake it up really quick, and there you go. But to ensure that you're not giving somebody globs of matcha powder, I think it'd be best if, they use concentrate. Okay, enough babbling. I'm sorry. Taking a sip. Okay, so my matcha lemonade, the lemon really comes out. So I maybe could have used 2 ounces of the lemon juice versus 4, because yeah, it's really lemony. So, that's it's a learning thing. That was my goof. So I know to cut the lemon juice in half. Like, don't use 4 ounces, use 2 ounces. And it probably tastes just like matcha lemonade, Starbucks' own. Yeah, I don't think whichever matcha you use, just as long as, just as long as it's smooth, just as long as it's smooth, just as long as it's all 100% dissolved, you still, like, I still get my hints of matcha in my made drink. So I used matcha. I was debating on whether or not to use my David's Tea Matcha Matsu, but it doesn't really matter in this sense, because in Starbucks' drink, the matcha barely comes through. It tastes like lemonade. Like I said before, tastes more like a lemonade with a sprinkle of matcha thrown in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I would cut back the lemon juice and maybe add more sweetener, because Starbucks' matcha lemonade is very sweet compared to mine. Mine's is very tart, but Starbucks is very sweet. And their matcha powder that they use actually has cane sugar in the matcha powder, so it's not really a true matcha. So yeah, theirs is very, it's not like akin to their frappuccino or their really sugary sweet drinks. No, it's just that it tastes more like a lemonade, and the matcha's sprinkled in there somehow, just a little bit. But yeah, you could make this at home. Just, if you have your own base for lemonade, use that, and then add in a matcha concentrate so that you're not worrying about mixing and you'll get some globs of powder. But other than that, guys, it was a learning step. It was a learning process for me because, I didn't taste it beforehand. It would make sense to taste it beforehand and see, oh, okay, it's a pretty sweet drink, so maybe I don't need all this lemon juice, or maybe I should add up on sugar or syrup, well, basically sugar. So I don't know, guys. I will post what I believe are the corrections to make this drink. But my drink, if you made it as is, the lemon juice rather, is going to be very, very overpowering and could take away from the drink. But yeah, I plan on drinking this. Hey, I just may make some more syrup and add it to there, and it should be all right. Okay, so, well, let me sip some more so it's not like I don't like this drink. Okay, so it doesn't look that bad. Because like my drink was originally up to here. And that would mean like, oh man, I really messed up. It's not bad like how I made it, but it could definitely be improved upon. All right, guys. So that was the iced tea of the day. More of a Arnold Palmer of the day, if you will. The matcha lemonade from Starbucks, and then my own recipe, which I'll put in the description for you. If you've had matcha lemonade, let me know. If you have made your own, let me know how that came out. If you're going to make it through my recipe, let me know how I can improve on it. You know, just leave a comment down or ask a question. Tell me a suggestion. Whatever's on your mind, leave it in the comment section. I do welcome all comments and questions and suggestions. I really appreciate it, and it makes my day. So, guys, that is it. I'm going to sign off. I thank you very much for tuning in to today's iced tea of the day. And I will see... hold on, I got to do my saying. All right. So don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed out here in these YouTube streets. And as always, I will see you until the next video. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.